Got a Finch knife. You know how I've been chasing these Finch knives. Man, I'm just such a fan. Well, guess what? The one that I have is not in this box. This is another one that I need to get checked in. This is a Roadrunner, a yellow one that I need to get checked in. Let's let's just cheat if I can get in the box. Yeah, beep beep. Look at that thing. Come on, man. Oh, yep. But we're not going to review that one today. We are going to look at this one. So this one I got on the secondary market, no box. Yep, no box. And this is the Finch Runtly N690 steel, stonewash blade, natural G10, that jade color, titanium pocket clip, steel liners. Yeah, very cool. Wonderful action. Look at this nail nick that it has there. It does have a back flipper that works well. But look at this nail nick. Yep. Can Spidey flick it right out there off that nail nick. Yeah, the Runtly. Very cool, man. Now, it is a runt. I mean, look. Gone. Right? So it's a small knife. I did see that they have a Runtly XL, but I couldn't find one. So, like all these Finch knives, you can see every model. If you go to their website, you can see every one that they've made and had runs on. But good luck trying to find some of these. I just got lucky with this one, this little Runtly, as I did that other one that we saw there. Just hunting them down, man. I dig them. Yeah, so it was kind of represented as lightly used, no box. And so I got a great price on it. And so, I mean, we're going to take a hard look at it and see if we see any wear or anything that I need to address. Normally, the pocket clip is what takes the most abuse, and I don't really see any on here. So, I mean, yeah, I think it's in great shape. Let's take it apart, though. We'll check it in proper. And, yeah, 100% it's going to go into the collection. And, yeah, another knife that I got to keep my eye out for. Amongst many. But that's what we do, man. That's what I do. Yeah. It's cheaper than Corvettes, right? I don't see a screw in that pocket clip, so I think we're free. Makes me wonder if there's not a screw under the scale. Nope. It's just pinned. And oh, look how dirty we are in here. I mean, filthy, man. Whew. It's so dirty, it makes me wonder if the person that owned it wasn't a smoker. Because that's kind of what shows up with that. You buy a knife from a smoker and they can be black from that cigar smoke for sure. Yeah, I can't get that loose, but I think I can spin it out of my way because I'm going to wipe all this down. I'm going to pull this pocket clip and I'm going to wipe everything down with some cleaner, including my hands, because it is filthy in here. be handling this and then touch your face or something. Whoo, there was a mountain of Loctite on that pocket clip screw. I mean, a mountain of it. And then none on that. Suspect. You know, why so much on that one screw? I don't know. I don't know. Recessed into that G10. The pocket clip is. Sound like Yoda. Alright. It's got that. I mean, I dig this. They use the same Jade G10 on the backspacer. Alright. Well, the Miracle Ethanol. Let's give a view. I haven't given a view in a while, but yeah. The major ingredient in this stuff is ethanol, which is a wonderful cleaner. It will strip all this gunk. It deals with glue and grease. I mean, it's a solvent. It's a wonderful cleaner. And it evaporates with no film. I think by design they make it so that it does that. You don't want to leave a film all over everything when you're disinfecting stuff. And I've told this story before, but how I kind of came on that as a cleaner was during the COVID years. Not the clone years, the COVID years. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars nerd. Make those references once in a while. But yeah, that's when I came across it, because I just happened to be getting in knives from people on the secondary market and thinking, yeah, I think before I go handling it, because somebody else was handling it, I'm going to disinfect it. And then it just proved itself to be such a good cleaner that, yeah, it's what I use now. And especially for something like this that maybe has gotten smoked on, it'll strip all that, whatever that is, right off of this, off the scales, the metal, all of it. Leave it nice and fresh. And shiny. Yep. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be that name brand stuff. It could be the stuff from DG or Walmart, or it could be the generic brand. I would check the label though, just be sure that it doesn't have a bunch of other stuff and its main ingredient is ethanol, right? All right, let's get our small parts. I'm going to run these bearings maybe a little more than I normally would, because, whew, they're filthy. Better. Then I'm going over to this section of the towel just to dry them off, which they would dry anyways, but I just want to get ahead of it. Yeah, I'm liking these little finches, man. And they've just kind of fit a collector's niche for me. I mean, having ready access to the models, and they're only being so many before I got onto them. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm years and years behind. Now, I mean, I'm years behind, but they only put out, let's say 5 or 6 models a year, and I'm 5 years behind. So there's like 25 models maybe that I'm chasing around, so that's a bonus for me collecting them. Like, there's a potential that I could get them all. It exists. I'm not saying I'm gonna. Yeah, that didn't go well. But that's all right. I'm not scared. I can find it. Maybe. I don't see it readily. I guess I'll hit pause and get on my hands and knees, man. All right. Okay. Goodness. Where's that collar? It'd come off. Be doing it twice. I'm actually about to. I gotta wrap up off this bench here because I did not get my New Year's ride in and go visit my bro, Big Larry. And so I got plans to go do that today. I'm going to drag my bike out. It's a little warmer today. And I'm going to bundle up. I'm going to ride over. Make me a cup of coffee or something. I don't know. Hang out, catch up, see what's going on. Yeah. That's the plan for this afternoon. And then wrestling season is in full swing. And of course, Addie K, hopefully you are subscribed to her channel. That would be wonderful. If you're subscribed here, go subscribe to her channel. I mean, even if you're not down for wrestling, it's mailbox money for her. Hopefully I can get that channel monetized for her. And, even if it was $30 a month or whatever, it's going to help her while she's in school. And chasing her wrestling aspirations. And she's worth it. Yeah, go check it out. I'll put a link down below. And it doesn't take a discerning person too long to go, oh, this girl's pretty good. Yeah, she can hold her own on a wrestling mat for sure. But her season's in full swing and actually kind of close to wrapping up. She got regionals coming up, qualify for state, and then take a run and go try to catch her another state title. She's fast approaching 100 wins as a junior in high school. Yeah. And she'll get that done before she's a senior. Nice little milestone. All right. We'll be bringing that Ronald Reagan stuff in here. Dude. Yeah, I wanted to get that in. I want to check this action. Very nice. All right, let's get the pocket clip back on. As you can see, maybe, we're probably not zoomed in tight enough, but I'm going to show it to you. This one pocket clip screw is smashed with Loctite. So I'm going to run it in and out a few times. Maybe. I said I was going to run it in and out, but honestly, it ran really well there without doing that. So it cleared the threads all on its own. Solid as a rock. The only question is, am I too tight? I mean, I think I like the action, so I think I'm just gonna say that it's good. I'm not gonna mess with it. Can't fail it. Yeah, cool. Very nice. Well, let's talk about this action. So it's a small knife, 100% small, hinging on tiny, right? Not quite tiny, but hinging on it. And so, action can get complicated on a small knife like this because it's hard to hold on. Well, they made it a liner lock, which was a bonus right out of the gate. These little thumb nicks, nail nicks are perfect for the Spidey flick. Yeah, very intentional, works wonderful. I can't quite get my thumb because I got to go all the way back, but I can, once I break it, then I could slow roll it there. Can't fail the back flipper. Very snappy, nice. This is lowered slightly here, providing access to the liner lock, and very intuitive, easy to access, and not overly tensioned to get it out of the way. So yeah, all in all, I'll give it an A minus. I mean, it's A level action. It's nice. Ergonomics. So this jimping from the flipper tab does provide a nice platform to grip onto, and it makes this really comfortable. It does pack in the hand. I'm not a big choke up guy, but like sometimes it's just necessary because of the size of the knife, and this is one of those. I can get behind the finger guard flipper tab / flipper tab. It's got some jimping on the spine, and so I can get here, but it does make the knife a 3-finger knife. But I definitely can get here, and then it would be a strong slicer. Yeah. I can get here. I don't know how much sense that makes. It's a small knife, right? Let's check pocket clip. Thick stuff. Yeah. It won't even go all the way, but yeah, that makes that an F5 clip right there. Like that to survive a tornado. Just a ton of tension. This is standard jean size thickness material, and so it runs perfectly there. It does leave just shy of like a half an inch sticking out of the pocket. Great tension on the pocket clip, so it runs well. No issues. Good clip. Let's check the safety. Make sure we don't have any blade contact. Nope, none through the scales, and the tip is nicely recessed down in here. So tip is good, pocket clip is good, and I'm confident I can handle this little dude in my pocket, my hands, any old way I want and not get caught. It does have the glow in the dark Finch logo. Oh, pardon me. It's kind of cool. Let's check that blade. N690. Got a tiny, tiny little piece of paper that we're going to test that blade on. It's got a little booger. Let's strop it. But I'm going to use my little work sharp. Yeah, I felt it. It had some little boogers kind of hanging up there. I'm going to do 3 passes on each side. I'm keeping the bevel fairly high, the angle here, because I don't want to come off the bevel. I don't want to get up on the flats of the knife. It'll show up on that stone wash. One more stroke here. And then I'm going to run this on a piece of wood just lightly. See if there's any stubborn. And I did not feel anything there. So one more pass on the strop. All right. Well, hopefully we've improved, because it was sticky. Yeah, now it's as sharp as it looks, because it does look like a sharp little dude, right? I'm gonna throw this piece of paper away. It's time to get a legitimate piece of paper. Nice satin finish on the flats, stonewash on the primary bevel. Yeah, very cool. The Finch Runtly. What a neat little piece, man. I can't give you the price on it because they're kind of an anomaly. Like, you're gonna have to hunt one of these down. But I believe retail on this dude was $139, something like that. So if I know timbersedgeknives.com is starting to put in new finches, and so keep in mind, if you're hanging around the channel, that there's a discount code for Timber's Edge knives that would apply to these Finch knives, I believe. So yeah, something to think about. But yeah, the Finch Runtly. Appreciate y'all watching.